Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog. We're on the iPhone right now and today is super exciting because I woke up and then Instagram and Twitter is just completely hacked with the vegan Thanksgiving things and it's time to do that. So we're going to make us a vegan Thanksgiving. It's going to be flavorful. So disclaimer, there's going to be salt, there's going to be oil, there's going to be vegan butter, there's going to be, lots and lots of fat in everything. So if that's not what you're looking for, this is not the video you should be watching. Go sit in the corner. We want flavor. We want the same feeling and soul food comfort we had growing up. So vegan Thanksgiving, we're about to get started. Now I'm getting straight into the recipes. This is the no-bake chocolate mousse whipped cream pie. These are all the beautiful vegan ingredients I use, and I would highly recommend each and every one of them. Now in a large mixing bowl, we're going to put the cream cheese, including all of the liquid at the top, and we're going to put in both of these. They've been sitting for 15 minutes, so they're super soft. Now we're going to put that aside and get a microwave-safe bowl. We're going to put a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, vegan butter, milk, vanilla extract, and an extra scoop of cocoa powder if you want it super chocolatey. Now I'm adding 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. If you have regular sugar, just blend it up till it's a fine powder. And now we have our cocoa whip, and we're going to add 1/2 cup of this. I added an additional 1/4 cup to make it super creamy and rich, but you can stop at 1/2 cup if you like. And you're going to blend this for a while if you didn't let it sit on the counter long enough, like mine was in the freezer. So that's why I had to add this in little batches to make sure it's nice and blended in. And you're going to blend for a while. If you have a standard mixer, this will be great for that. Your hand won't be tired like mine was. So you're going to mix that all up until it's nice and blended in. Now I'm just using this moment to show you guys the consistency. It has nice solid peaks and it's perfect. Now this is a vegan pie crust I got from Kroger, which is already vegan. It doesn't say vegan on it, but there are no animal ingredients. And you're just going to stuff it in there. You're going to get your spatula. You're going to get it super smooth and in a nice even layer. Now with the remaining whipped topping, I'm just going to pour that over the pie. It's going to create a nice little layer on top of it when you freeze it and cut into it. So I really like melting it just for about 10 seconds. Now I spread that around, and the additional garnish is some more chocolate chips. So you don't got to do this, but I just really like the way it looks. I'm going to seal that up and put it straight in the freezer and get right back to the next recipes. So now we got a cup of flour, a cup of cornmeal, and then we got 1/2 cup of sugar, a full tablespoon of double-acting baking powder, some salt, and then in 1 1/4 cup of soy milk, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Now I'm going to savor Thanksgiving, you guys. Push the tabs on each side of your foil so it doesn't fall out, and I love this hack because it actually works and I don't have to think about it. Now back to the cornbread. As you see, it's super chunky. I didn't sieve this, and this is not going to make a good cornbread. Do not do this. Put it in a separate bowl. Get your sieve, and I had to wash mine, so that's why I didn't use it the first time. So now I'm going to sieve in all of those wonderful ingredients. Now, completely smooth, perfect. This is going to make a really delicious cornbread. Now I'm mixing in that buttermilk, fake buttermilk mixture. I'm going to turn this about 20 times and leave it alone or it'll be dry and gross. Now I'm putting it in my muffin tins and in the oven. Now we're seasoning our water. We got salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. And now we have a rinsed off noodles. Going to pour that in the water and cook according to the directions. Always season your water. Super important. Separate pan, we got our 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. We got onions and garlic. And now we got 3 cups of mushrooms, which we're also going to add in. And we're going to mix that all around so it gets some of the butter on it. And now these not chicken cubes are amazing. They add amazing flavor. We put this in a lot of our recipes. Would highly recommend it. So mine have been sitting on the stove, so they're super soft and pliable. Going to put those in the middle. And then we're going to let the mushrooms cook out some of their water, about 2 to 3 minutes. And now we're adding a fresh cup of water, we're adding a cup of milk, and thinking back, I could have added another 1/2 cup of each of those liquids to make even more gravy. Now I'm adding lots of salt, not salt, I'm adding lots of pepper, and I'm adding nutritional yeast. And then for the salt, I ended up using 2 tablespoons of tamari sauce, or you can use soy sauce, and then 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, or you can use lemon juice or lime juice, but I like apple cider vinegar in this particular recipe. Now that's a basic recipe. I added some of this table seasoning by Mrs. Dash, and then I used hot water mixed with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Do not put the cornstarch straight in there, it'll be lumpy. Always do it on the side and a little bit of that warm water. Now we put this on low and we're going to let it sit until we're ready for it. Now on those freshly cooked noodles, we're going to put the Lawry's seasoned salt, more pepper, more onion, more garlic, and we're going to mix that up before we put on our yummy cheese sauce. So this is a standard cheese sauce to start. So it has the potatoes, the carrots, the onion, and now we're going to put in your vegan cream cheese, which is going to give that sour, cheesy taste, more nutritional yeast, a little bit of cornstarch because it's going to be baked and mixed in, and soy milk. And then I believe I put in lots of pepper, some apple cider vinegar, and then I made sure to put in a little bit more tamari, some more Lawry's, just a little bit to get a little bit of flavor. And then I put in a lot more pepper, and then I put in, what did I do next? Oh yeah, and then I put in 2 tablespoons of aguafaba, which is bean juice from a chickpea can, and then I put in the jalapenos and a couple tablespoons of the brine. This is really similar to the hot for food recipe, just pretty much adding in the cream cheese, which just brings it over the top for me. Now I'll put in a little bit in our noodle dish, mix it around, and then I put on one additional layer because this is going to house our breadcrumbs. Now in the breadcrumbs I have panko breadcrumbs, I have parsley, I have salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and some paprika. So I put plenty of that on top and I threw that in the oven. Next I have my cut up potatoes, carrots, and onions, putting some oil on top of those, some fresh rosemary for some delicious flavor and color, some pepper, and then I think I did some sea salt. Yep, and I did some pink Himalayan salt. Mix that all together. Then you're going to create a little weld in the middle where you're going to put your vegan roast, which is going to be a full head of cauliflower. I rinsed it really good. I took off all the stems and I left just a little hole in the middle so that all of the delicious gravy, which is now done, can sink into it. Now we're going to put 1 scoop and we're going to knock it around a little bit. We want that flavor to be cooked all the way into the middle. So I knock it around until it falls down, add some more gravy, knock it around some more, and I'll let it sit about 5 minutes. And then after that 5 minutes was up, you flip it over, you add more gravy on top of it, and more gravy on top of it. So in hindsight, thinking with all these vegetables at the bottom, I should have added more water to the bottom before it started cooking so that they wouldn't stick. Now in the same blender that I used for the cheese sauce, I'm putting in my cauliflower and I'm pretty much following Kaylee's recipe for this. It's super yummy, but I would definitely recommend cleaning out your blender and then doing it because I still have the turmeric and all the other flavors, but it was still really good, no complaints. Next you're going to take a bunch of green beans, either lightly boiled or steamed, and you're just going to coat them in the mixture, mix them up, and make sure no beans are exposed, and throw that in the oven. Now, you're going to get a brush or a spoon and you're going to baste your cauliflower. You want it to be flavorful. You want all of your veggies to be flavorful, so you got to do it. You got to baste it. I know it seems silly, but the flavors are worth it. They're so delicious. Please do this. You're going to baste it. And I did this about 5 or 6 times. And then the last thing I did was frying up my own onions. Yes, you can get them from the store, but when you make them yourself, there's something about it. So delicious, so flavorful, and it's super quick and easy. I did 3 batches in about 5 minutes. Definitely worth the extra time. Here is the spread we got. It's like a chocolate mousse coconut pie. Alright, babe, will you do the honors of cutting into the roast?
Yeah.
Okay, and ready. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Nice one.
I see what that is now.
Mm-hmm. And the flavor is baked inside. Alright, these are the ones I warmed up. Some butter. Oh yeah.
Hey, those are mine.
All of them?
I'm just playing.
Dork. Can have all of them. Alright, give me a plate.
Real talk, babe.
Yeah.
I never like green bean casserole.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know how it's gonna taste.
Bring me.
Okay. I don't know how it's gonna taste vegan though. I might actually like it. So,
Maybe you didn't like all the cream and stuff.
that's probably what it was. I'm gonna get so full, just so you know.
You're welcome.
I'm serious, these are mine.
I literally saw a trend of people searching for other, African American cooks and how to make it vegan. So I saw a trend in the comments. Oh my goodness, I've been looking. And I'm like, why don't I do it? Would you have done anything differently? What's the mac and cheese? Got home sooner? No.
I mean, yeah.
Better than the French's?
What is French's? Huh? I told you with mine. You want some before I eat them all?
I'll take one more.
Aww.
Yeah, boo.
What, are you supposed to have like family and friends over? Don't nobody want to eat with us because we vegan?
We had to put the video up.
Are you getting full too? Oh yeah?
I used a different noodle.
I saw.
They made out of chickpeas.
What?
They're made out of chickpeas. The noodles. Yeah, it's right there in the kitchen.
Chickpea noodles. That's interesting. You put your foot in it?
Like sugar mom?
Then I lightly dust my foot with flour so the dough won't stick. Then I just put my foot in it.
Proud family moment. Remember, that was actually the secret ingredient. Her putting her foot in it, and then nobody bought it anymore.
Something my grandma used to say to me all the time. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, my
Don't
boo.
worry about it.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, plate. See, we got that right, didn't we? See? Thick, creamy. Put in double chocolate. Oh my god.
I can't take another bite.
It's rich.
But I want to, like. It's a double whammy. I still hear it work all the time. I look up to you for you being able to be vegan. Like it must be so hard. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't miss out on nothing. I'll eat that when I get home. A lot of years, babe. A lot of years. What?
Oh, you're so cute. That pie is the winner. I think everybody vegan and non-vegan needs to eat that. It's so good.
Didn't Dama Llama like it?
I
Yeah.
forgot I did make it for one of your friends.
Yeah.
He liked it. Hi, Dama Llama. Thank you for watching. Alright. So, overall, how would you rate your vegan Thanksgiving? They can't see you.
Good. The roast was different. I didn't really expect it to be so flavorful. I've heard of using cauliflower as a meat substitute before. It's quite good. I didn't expect it to be so, flavorful. It's really nice.
Yeah, because I cut off the stem, turned it around, let the gravy go to the center for about 5 minutes, then flipped it over, then put the gravy all over the top. So the gravy cooks into all the veggies. You could have let it cook maybe another 15 minutes.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was great.
It was great?
Yeah, it was great. The macaroni and cheese though, that's a winner. Cornbread was a little sweet for my taste. I'm sorry.
I know. I usually try to do like just a half a cup of sugar.
Yeah.
But I think I did a little more than that.
You know what I'm used to?
The dry.
The no sugar.
No sugar?
No sugar, period. But it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're not gonna eat it, then
I'll do a
don't
quarter
it.
cup of sugar next time.
It's up to you.
But I think, I don't know, I like Jiffy cornbread. That's what I grew up on. But my grandmother did the skillet cornbread without any sugar in it.
Yeah.
I only like that if I was eating it with black eyed peas.
Grandma Alice used to make cornbread, but she would like mix a little bit of Jiffy into the regular cornbread, so that way it would have that little bit of sugar in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was mostly not sweet. It wasn't sweet.
Yeah, but I've had it both ways, but my favorite always is the sugary one.
I know. You like sweet stuff.
This is
It's
like
okay.
the vegan version of Jiffy, because Jiffy isn't vegan at all. That made me so mad.
What they put in it?
I think animal lard, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And that's how it gets that consistency. But I used aquafaba in them, the bean juice. And it makes it like even fluffier, like an egg. Like I should have been making stuff with it. I put it in this. I put it in the mac and cheese.
You just put bean juice and everything. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, more protein.
No.
I think we're done. But I just wanted to show you guys it's possible to do a really good black vegan Thanksgiving. Same flavors, shorter cooking time, which is good. I could imagine people doubling or tripling the recipes, like getting a bunch of these huge pans that I put the roast in.
As much as I ate, I couldn't imagine anybody doubling or tripling this.
Well, I'm saying it was just me and you. Like, we have leftovers. Like, imagine a family of 4.
Oh, I can't.
I'm so full.
I can't move, people. Thanks for eating with us, YouTube family.
We literally did a mukbang.
We did do
Black
that.
vegan Thanksgiving mukbang.
Is that how you say it? Because I'm sure you said it wrong.
Alright, guys, that is... I'm trying to say...
What happened?
You're making a lot of noise.
I'm bad. I'm tripping. I'm just sitting here.
Alright, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed this and that it's helpful. It is possible to do a yummy vegan Thanksgiving that anybody would like. I know it's not traditional, I know it's different, but it's worth it for your health, for the planet, for the animals, and it's still freaking good. I'm so full. Like, I'm going to sit here for the next at least couple of minutes to soak it all in. All the recipes will be in the description box. The small changes I would have made, I'll put in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on another one.
Peace.
Enjoy. Bye. That was like another camera.
You recording?
I'm playing. It's not good.
The chickpeas.
That's good. You need to get hit.
I don't know. You tell everybody we got 3 pies in the fridge now?
We have 3 packs. I know it seems excessive, but imagine what the other YouTubers have to go through to get like a big old roast and a big old pie, you know, on camera. What do you think they do, babe?
Ooh.
What are you gonna do, baby?
Good at it.
Not killed her husband. Oh,
What are you gonna